Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony. And before we get going,
hey, Kevin. Well, another.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
The 3 from KD. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Pass to Harden. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. He kicks it to Durant. Here's the 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Durant.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Holiday looking over the floor. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul. The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Tucker's checked in. Harden against Holiday. For 3. And the Nets, another 3.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that the three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well,
and we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Harden on out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6, and the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Brooklyn, and then for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday against Irving. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
There's the pass to Connaughton. Now DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie covering. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bucks trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they pick up 2. Holiday's got 6 points.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Irving from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so that's the end of the first half. Nets out in front, leading by 9. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Penny, has there ever been anyone better at handling the basketball than Kyrie Irving? And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. A 12-point game. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
On its way from Irving for 2. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 10. Outside Holiday. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game. An outstanding 75% mark. Really left alone that time. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Here's Holiday. He's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant just inside the line. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. They get a hand on it. Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and that one is good. Harden's got 15.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. At the elbow, it's Harris. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 10. It's Durant on the wing. Over Giannis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Durant finds Harris. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Luwawu. Down kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. The Nets working the ball around now. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Nets lead by 15.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability